Good morning, everybody. It's still morning in Great Britain. Shall we find out what the time is in Australia? Alexa, what is the time in Australia?
Australia has multiple time zones. In Sydney, it is 10:49 p.m.
So it's 10:49 p.m. in Sydney. Alexa, what time is it in Victoria, Australia?
It is 10:49 p.m. in Victoria.
So they're almost 24 hours ahead of us. So it's evening in Australia and it's morning in Great Britain. I say this because I'm just getting a load of hello beautiful, hello beautiful, hello pretty. Oh, it's just beyond me, it's beyond belief. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning, and happy birthday to music legend Dolly Parton. She sings, writes, acts, gives away books to youngsters, has her own theme park, and she co-funded a COVID vaccine. Does anybody fit more into a 9 to 5?
Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 11:50 a.m.
So it's Sunday morning, right? It is nearly lunchtime, so I'm going to prepare something to eat. I am not being typecast into being an old lady when I'm not an old lady, not yet. I am not succumbing to their, it's not even temptation, is it? So I got up this morning, 8:30, made myself a cup of ginger tea because I'm trying to clean my body out of toxins from these takeaways and this shit I was eating, which can affect your mood. If you eat shit, you feel like shit. It's true. It is true. So I got myself some rolls, I got myself some wraps, and I decided to make my own lunch, my own healthy wrap without all the additives and the crap sauces, etc. So I'm eating quite well. I'm eating better than I normally would. I've got my porridge or banana in the morning. A banana, believe it or not, helps with indigestion. Eating bananas. So we've got the banana. Porridge helps lower your cholesterol. So let's get the box of porridge down. Helps lower cholesterol. Do you see that? This helps lower cholesterol. I've got high cholesterol. The doctor's not keeping an eye on it. I'm keeping an eye on it myself. Oat beta glucan has been shown to lower cholesterol levels. High cholesterol levels can be a risk factor for heart disease. The beneficial effect is obtained with a daily intake of 3 grams of oat beta glucan. 1 sachet of original porridge provides at least 1 gram of beta glucan from oats. So it helps lower cholesterol. Right? So I'm trying to eat healthily to lower my cholesterol and make me feel better, because I think some of it is the shit that I've been eating. So we've still got the cucumber, which I'm going to chop up because that helps with indigestion as well. We've got the Actimels, which I believe has got vitamins in. Vitamins D and B6. Greek-style yogurts rather than stuffing myself full of cakes and sweets. As for lunch, it's possibly going to be this chicken and sweet corn soup, which is rich and creamy. But I haven't just got soup, by the way. I've told you I've got my own wraps to make. I've got loads of soup. I've got tuna, so I can make a tuna and sweet corn baked potato, a tuna and sweet corn roll or wrap. I've got eggs, which I can have a boiled egg, a poached egg, a fried egg, but I don't want a fried egg. So this food is bread. What upsets me is, right, the past is the past. The mistakes I made was in the past. And I want to live in the present and look forward to a future. I don't want to live in the past. What happened in the past stays in the past, yeah? I don't want that happening anymore. The things that happened. I can't change them. I can only make myself better and react differently to what was thrown at me. I don't want to remember the past. It's done and dusted. But, whoever's influencing people in these flats, outside, whatever, the past is gone. Right? Yeah, I did things that were wrong because of circumstances. I reacted. I didn't know what was going on. I tried to get help for my family and I couldn't find it. And I was outraged, angry. I reacted in an angry way. Now, I don't. You grow up. So stop living in the past and leave me alone. That's all I ask. Because you're not going to get that angry me back. You're not going to get the me that entertains people. I'm not free. I'm not your property. So I took Max out for a walk this morning and the bin store has been clean and empty for about, 3, 4, 5 days since the bin men emptied the bin store. And 2 vans came and collected the crap. Right? It's like a second-hand store in there, It's like walking into a charity shop. And it's a bin store. But in a charity shop, the things have been cleaned and washed. They're not dirty and smelly. Yeah, there are people that go around dumpster diving, it's called. Dumpster diving. They put their gloves on and their plastic uniform to cover themselves from other people's dirt, germs and shit. Because when you go through a rubbish bin, there's cat litter in there, there's cat shit, rotten vegetables, and it smells. If you go on YouTube, look up dumpster diving and see how many people go rummaging around in people's dustbins for treasure. Some of them find it. So I last week I could hardly get into the bin store. It was like a second-hand charity shop, but dirty. So I tried to put my rubbish in the bin and I almost fell over a swivel chair with a leg missing. I mean, who wants a swivel chair with a leg missing? I don't. So, there was a dinosaur. Yesterday there was a dinosaur in a bin bag. A kid's dinosaur. Because I'm old and wrinkly and I've got spines hanging out of me, warts on my face and a pair of horns. Whoa! So, I mean, it gets ridiculous. I mean, the things they leave out, animal. Yeah, I'm a wild animal. I'm a bull in a china shop, me. So this morning, I'm walking into the bin store And my mum used to take the rise out of my father Derek. She used to have her jeans on with the pockets here, and paper sticking out of them, and plastic bands so it looked like a wad of money. And one time it dropped out of her back pocket because I was there when my dad was sat there, and she walked past my dad, and it looked like a wad of money falling out of her ass. And my dad picked it up. I knew what she was doing. She was winding my dad up. She used to tell me that my father used to go down her handbag. Right? So my dad picked it up. It was either paper, bills wrapped in elastic bands, or dirty, used tissue paper. Now, I'm not my dad, and Jennifer is my mother. So there's this, it's laughable really. I don't know why I ever bothered to get cross. They're a bunch of childish rejects, honestly. This handbag is wide open with nothing in it, staring at me in the face as I'm putting my rubbish in the bin. And so my dad was a fairy, was he? Derek was a fairy. He goes walking up the road with a pink handbag. You know, it's ridiculous. The mindset of children. Hanging off this second-hand used child scooter. And I don't have children. I don't have kids. Not tiny kids, anyway. And there's another Christmas tree in there. So how many people buy a new artificial tree every Christmas and just throw the other one out on the floor for someone to dispose of? My Christmas tree was blue. Perhaps people should supply ladders so people can climb up to the bin and put their rubbish in the bin. I do feel sorry for the cleaners, and I feel sorry for hard-working people that have to keep coming out and picking up other people's rubbish. And, you know, I don't want it. I don't want someone's second-hand pink handbag. But, I mean, it's been clean for 5 days and it starts happening again. Leaving things that are possibly going to trigger anger in myself. A dinosaur, like with 2 teeth sticking out like a walrus. You know what I mean? And you can tell this TikTok bullying is obviously coming from somewhere in these flats. It is. It's coming from somewhere in these flats because they're asking me what colours I like. Pink and purple. Just put a second-hand pink dirty handbag in the bin store. Now they're not getting any information out of me. No, 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 no. Try to be nice. You want to play that game, you're going to get nothing out of me. Right? Definitely coming from within these flats, as was that takeaway nuisance I had months back. Is someone in these flats? 100%. It's a wicked nasty thing to do. It's not giving to somebody, it's cruel and it's nasty. How many videos have you watched, Troll, where I've bought handbags? Did you not watch the last one? Did you not go through it from start to finish and see me buy this Ted Baker handbag? Didn't you see that? Ted Baker. Do you think I need to pick a skanky handbag out of the bin store? I mean, I'm going to do a video with what's in my handbag. And you can see my purse. And the £40 in it. You silly, stupid idiot. You're such a fool. And when people do find out who it is, you're going to be such a laughing stock as well, because what the fuck do you think you're doing? Making a fool of yourself. That's what you're doing. I'm going to eat my lunch. I'm going to get on with the rest of my day. If you want anything else, to ask me anything else, you're going to have to come up and say it to my face, aren't you? And ask politely. See you later.